Hello and welcome to Opening Bids, where today we are playing the Simpsons Game for the PlayStation 3. I am Tom, and I am with my beautiful assistant sideshow, Steph. How are you doing today, Steph? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm not bad, mate. I'm not bad. Yeah, again, we'll just say it. We are in lockdown, so hopefully everything sounds okay and everything, and hopefully everyone's still doing well, and hopefully we'll be out of this
Absolutely.
soon. But for now,
Absolutely.
we're keeping sane by playing some old school Simpsons.
Yeah, I don't predict that's going to keep us sane for too long, but anyway, let's see how long that lasts. Um, One thing I'm just going to throw out there, just so the audience knows, if you have watched other episodes, you'll be aware of it, but just in case you haven't, um, because of the quarantine, we are in separate places, and therefore we are streaming this over Twitch, so I do have a slight delay. So if I either cackle with hysterical childlike laughter 10 seconds behind Steph, or react to shocked disappointment 10 seconds after Steph, you'll realise that 10-second delay is there for a really specific reason. It's not that I'm not paying attention. I'm literally in the past right now. So take that into account.
I like
Time
that
flows
image.
differently for me. Yeah,
Ooh,
time is literally flowing differently to me for me right now. So keep that into account. So the Simpsons game for PS3. You played it before, Steph?
you know what? I've played the PSP version.
Oh,
Um, Back when it came out in 2007, I played the PSP one, and I remember actually quite enjoying it.
as I'm watching this, it's got a similar thing to Wind Waker for me, right? Where the art style just still looks nice.
Yeah, like if it got a HD remaster, all it would be would just crisp up the lines a bit more, and it would be.
It would, wouldn't it? That's literally it. It looks great. It's a fucking lovely looking game. It is uh what is coming to mind for me is the Futurama game for the PlayStation 2. And although we are yet to play that, and that is something that I've wanted to play for a very long time, I know
Yeah,
that it has this sort of kind of cell shading sort of art style.
yeah, it
And
kind of
in my
works with
opinion still
the.
looks decent.
Yeah, it does look good, and it still kind of works with the what the whole idea, the art style of the Simpsons, um,
Mm,
is. It
absolutely.
does, although it's all 3D now, but it does work. It still works with in continuity with the show.
Absolutely, it does, mate. So, for those of you that are just viewing, basically, we must have some like fans of The Simpsons watching in it. Any of you who have watched any episode of The Simpsons, this what we are playing through right now must be ringing true. As Homer's daydream in like Chocolate Land or something in it, where literally he eats pretty much everything he sees, buildings, dogs, everything he can like possibly imagine, like drinking like chocolate from the river and stuff like that, like molten chocolate. And then he goes up to a shop window and he's like, wow, chocolate half price. It's so good. The Simpsons really was just like the funniest
Oh
thing for
no.
such a long time, man. It really was. And it really is quite sad. Oh, fucking hell. Like I say, 10 seconds behind. I've just seen Steph knacker himself. Beautiful. Expect a lot of that.
Well, I don't know where I'm meant to be. Oh, oh, I see.
What the fuck?
Did you get my
What was
massive
that
burp?
explosion about? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
that's a burp.
yeah. So Homer's got a special move that you can use
I
after
can
you've
see it
collected.
bottom left, actually. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you. This is putting me worryingly to
Oh
mind of
fuck.
Shrek Extra Large. I'm guessing you fell in the river again. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Fuck's sake, Steph. Fuck's sake, Steph.
Oh my god.
You kidding me? Once again, I'm like a few seconds behind. Fucking hell!
What game? Oh,
Are you
it
alright?
auto saved it for me once I landed on it. I think that was a.
Mate,
I
mate,
think that was the
thank
game just holding my hand and being like, you know what, you really need this.
I'm telling you, it would have been useful if you had the tutorial for a double jump before all of that shit happened, didn't it? That
I
would
know.
have
I knew there
saved
was
us
a
a
double
few
jump.
precious seconds.
I knew there was a double jump. I just fucked it up every time.
3 times, mate. 3 fucking times. Jesus Christ. Well, yeah. So it's putting me strangely in mind of Shrek Extra Large.
I can
Now,
already say now it is better than Shrek Extra Large.
I mean, as I'm looking at it, as I'm watching it, I totally agree with you, mate. I think it's just the dynamic of there being a burp Do you know what I mean?
Oh, it could be.
So basically,
Gotta fuck this guy up.
for all for all of you viewers, we previously did play a game, a Shrek game, Shrek Extra Large. Nice burp there, mate. Totally fucking wafted past
nothing.
Yeah, so we played Shrek Extra Large for the GameCube,
Whoa,
and it
what
was
the
just the
fuck?
biggest pile of shit ever. And basically, one of the special mechanics in it is that Shrek farts? Was it a fart or a burp? But he basically fucking soils himself over everything and somehow solves all of his life's problems.
Yeah, basically. I mean, you can see what's going on
This
the
game-
screen at the moment. I don't know what is happening.
Mate, this game looks so good.
I don't know. Oh, right, okay.
Oh my god, it's going mental. Why is it going white? He's waking up from his daydream. Innit?
Yeah.
There you go. Beautiful. So, what are you thinking so far about this, mate?
So far, I'm actually like, doesn't seem to target 3 minutes, and I got 6:13. It's another Doom situation, mate.
Oh, mate. It is, isn't it?
Oh, why
Time challenge unlocked.
why do video
Try your
games keep buoying me off with how long it takes me to complete them?
Oh, but the thing is, they're coming like you're having like them like one after another. Like literally every game you play at the moment, like one after another, is razzing you for how slow.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, you're really shit at this. So,
Mate, we need to start doing some really casual games to like, you know, big you up a bit. Like, you need to do like a 30 minutes of Animal Crossing where it's like, don't worry about it, take your time.
take your time.
You pay off Tom Nook's fucking mortgage when you're ready, my friend.
Yeah, the fact that it still
Don't
took
you
you
worry
6
about
years
it.
longer than everybody else.
Yeah, you go
it's
to the
like
farmer's
hit and
market
run.
and you sell your turnips for profit whenever you're ready. Don't worry about it. Mate, it's a beautiful little open world, isn't it? Every single game of The Simpsons has a totally different layout to the city. Put hit and run in your mind right now.
Yeah, it's
And
completely different.
the outside, I've still got the outside, the layout of Springfield to my mind from Simpsons Hit and Run, where you take a left turn and the road bends to a right and then swings around and goes straight towards the Quickie Mart.
Yeah.
Like that's all I got inside my head at the moment. This is totally alien.
This does feel a bit odd. So there's different collectibles for different characters, which is kind of cool, depending on how.
Can
many
you switch
there are.
characters on the fly?
Yeah. So I'm Homer now, and now I'm Bart. So I do have. I'm guessing you will unlock the rest. But like now,
yeah.
I've just found 3 Lisa collectibles, which is
I've noticed, yeah.
which is quite, you know, I quite like the idea of that. But
What's that 25 cents thing? Have you already picked that up? Because
I
I'm in
can't
the
get
past.
to it. The only thing I'm wondering is if like that's Marge. If there's too many, only Marge can crawl through this hole. That doesn't seem right.
She's quite slender, isn't she?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
But
Bart has like a Bart's very
There's
round
another-
at the bottom, mate. Bart's a
Bart is very
fucking muffin
round.
top.
he is a muffin top.
Is it a muffin top? When you got like love handles, is that a muffin top?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he's like a muffin top, and Homer's just a fucking what do you call it? What are the different body shapes? Homer's a pear, I think,
Yeah,
and
I'd say
Bart
Homer's a
is
pear.
kind of a pear. Marge is what is Marge? A boy, like a little boy, like a young boy. It's got a young boy shape, and then Lisa's a beautiful hourglass. Mate, the animations in this, the movement, the look, it's lovely. Why did this game not get the kind of like
I don't know. It didn't come out to
foresight it
much.
deserved?
Like, what's the word I'm looking for?
like great acclaim?
Yeah, I don't remember many people talking about it.
No, it definitely didn't get any sort of like recognition that it deserves by any means. I've seen like, you know, people post a video here and there about
Have
it
you
as we're
seen
gonna
me?
fucking I'm behind you. I'm
With the virtual boy.
Oh, the Grand Theft Scratchy. Beautiful the way the Simpsons keep like breaking the fourth wall, moving things forward in different sort of ways. and there's
When
bound to
did
be
Grand
like a
Theft
ton of
Auto
jokes about.
Chinatown Wars come out? Because that's what this is.
Yeah,
ripping off.
that is the box art, isn't it? Chinatown Wars was PSP, so
I mean,
it's got
that's
to
all.
be
That's
about
all the.
2005.
That's all the Grand Theft Autos. Really, they all look like that, don't they?
Yeah, pretty much. But that put me in mind of Chinatown Wars as well
Yeah.
when I saw it. It does, mate. I like Maggie and the little fucking backpack papoose on the back. That's wicked.
Oh, talking
I'm a
about breaking
fan
the
of that.
fourth wall, mate.
Yeah. I'm
Wait for it.
holy shit, the Simpsons game. It's
Just
got
so
the little
people know.
EA logo on the side.
Yes, it's got it all. Just so people know, I would skip these cutscenes normally, but I cannot.
You're not able to. You're saying earlier, like, there's fucking irritating when games don't let you do that.
It is quite annoying. But no, I'm interested in this so far. I wonder if it'll live
You've
up
not
to the hype of Hit and Run, because Hit and Run is just top class.
Hit and Run's like a cult game though, and it's like the thing is, it's one of those things that like I don't know what it is about Hit and Run because obviously before Hit and Run was Road Rage, and that was literally just a Crazy Taxi rip-off. And
Yes,
people
yes.
kind of razz on it for being a Crazy Taxi rip-off, and they're like, yeah, it's good fun, but it's just Crazy Taxi with a Simpsons kind of coat of paint over the top. And they're like, Hit and Run's where it's really at. And I think to myself, yeah, but fucking Hit and Run's effectively just a GTA copy of a Simpsons coat of paint on the top.
Yeah,
Do you know what I mean? Like,
God,
like
GTA 's
neither of
good.
them are neither of them are like exclusive to being like original properties. They're both fucking rip-offs. Just like one is clearly more interesting
Yeah,
than the other.
just
Better
if someone
better
went
to
right,
play.
I'm going to give you a game and you can have GTA or Crazy Taxi. No one's going to be picking Crazy Taxi. Like as much as Crazy Taxi is fun, and
It's great fun.
I do enjoy a little round of Crazy Taxi. Once you're kind of played it for 20 minutes, you kind of
You
there.
get that's it. You get the sense of it. It's like Crazy Taxi's a pick up, play it, put it back down. The thing is, I haven't played a GTA in ages, mate. Not since San Andreas. I've not touched
No?
a GTA game.
Um,
Nah.
I've really enjoyed
I'm
5.
kind of yeah. I'm kind of just I don't know. Maybe I'm just bored with the whole Rockstar thing, to be honest.
Maybe.
I know it's yeah. I know it sounds like maybe a bit silly, but just like it's I don't know. It's GTA in it. Like I've got to be in the mood for it, and I don't think I have been. I feel like I was more in the mood for GTA when I was an angsty Echo tracksuit wearing teen that just thought like I want to be a fucking armchair gangster basically, and so I'm gonna live out my Sadak dream through a fucking PlayStation 2 game.
I like it.
Yeah,
I realised this game has
I like-
co-op. That's quite cool.
Does it?
Yeah, look at the top right. It says connect controller.
Mate, I know you want me to do a full playthrough of you, but after your terrible, terrible show in the fucking opening of this game, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to decline.
Did you not see how well I just sorted out that puzzle? It told me what to do, but did you not see how well I executed it? I'm
Check out
surprised.
the he's got the same colour top as his hair. He's usually got a cream top in the thing. I've forgotten his name. He's the only one I forget his name. You've got Jimbo and Kearney. And then I always forget the other fella's name. Dolph, I think it is.
Yeah, I think it's
had a-
Dolph. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm surprised there hasn't been another Simpsons game for fucking ages.
Mate, it's because sadly Simpsons it's just it ain't there no more. Its soul died like such a long time ago now that I think people still watch it and it still has its dedicated fan base for the sake of it more than anything, to be honest. There ain't that interest to get involved in video games anymore.
Yeah, I wonder
just
if
think-
now it's owned
I
by
just think-
Disney, it'll be different.
Oh, that's a point. You never know. It might do something for it, but I do think Simpsons has had its day,
Yeah,
and it's
I
sad
do as well.
seeing it now. It's really sad seeing it now because I'm trying to compare it to something. I mean, I like boxing and MMA, right? So I'm going to compare it to boxing and MMA. And believe me, I do know what I'm talking about. I do have a good point to this, I believe. So bear with me. There are some fighters, right? Like there is a fighter called BJ Penn,
Okay.
Hawaiian fighter, and back in the day, quite a few years ago now, He was a multi-weight world champion. He was an incredible athlete. He wasn't unbeatable. Like, people could beat him, but he was just, do you know what I mean? He was such a force to be reckoned with, and he beat people that, you know, he was always an underdog and always managed to scrape by, get a win, all of these things. And then these days he's come back. He's older. He's not in the same shape, and he's lost like 6 in a row.
Right.
And
Yeah.
you know what I mean? You want to say to him, you want to say, just hang up the gloves, call it a day. You should have called it a day earlier. Do you know what I mean? You had your moment in the sun, and it was a beautiful moment in the sun. Like, you have an incredible legacy. Leave it alone. You got nothing to prove. And I feel The Simpsons is the fucking TV show equivalent of BJ Penn. It's BJ Penn on telly form. You just want to say, pack it in.
Yeah, I do.
And,
I am interested.
And retire.
What? Oh,
you know,
fat ass. Yeah, I am interested to see if they're gonna like what they're gonna do with The Simpsons. Because I felt like when it was at Fox, you wouldn't stop it, because why would you? You just keep going and going and going.
Yeah, absolutely.
But now Disney have it, and Disney don't need the, like, you know, they don't
revenue.
need what. Oh, fuck's sake! They don't need the like the fame of The Simpsons or whatever. You just see what I've done. So, yeah, because Disney don't need it, it doesn't make sense for them to keep it going if it's not up to the quality it used to be. But they can give it a bit of a hiatus and see if, like, any new blood wants to come in to kind of work on it, or I don't know, just do something.
Yeah, I don't know. It's yeah. I mean, it's one of those things that, like, The Simpsons is always something that you could potentially reinvigorate, because it's just it's an institution for generations of people of all ages. So it's fucking hell. That's a epic slingshot. But you know, it's really cool. But you know, it's just one of those things. If you are gonna try and revitalize The Simpsons, bring it back to life, how long before it dies again? Do you know what I mean? And then it's an even sadder death. It's dying. You know, like, being forgotten is worse than death, in my opinion. And to keep rehashing it until it just gets so obscure and so forgotten that people forget it even existed in the first place is worse than it just dying outright.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, fucking poetic for The Simpsons, isn't it? Like,
right.
Yeah, but it's true, mate. It's true. I think The Simpsons had its moment, had its time.
Yeah.
And we should sadly say goodbye to it and
Although
appreciate.
saying all that, as much as I agree
good.
with you, if they brought out Simpsons Hit and Run PS4 remake, I'd be all over it.
I mean, absolutely, that would. But that's all they can do. They can only rehash. They couldn't make a new property that enough people would be interested in. But absolutely, Hit and Run fucking remake. Yes, please. All over my face. That would be good. Thank you very much.
What the
Robobart.
fuck? Oh, going on. Is that Kearney?
Which one? I'm what, the bald one? Yeah, Kearney's the one. What I love about Kearney is that he's got a son.
Oh, yeah, and he looks exactly like him, doesn't he?
He's literally him. Yeah, he's just they literally just shrunk his character model a little bit. Yeah, I love that, because Kearney's the year above Bart, isn't he? So Kearney's meant to be about 11, 10 or 11 years
Bart meant to be
old.
about 10?
Yeah, he's about that. So Kearney's got to be about 11 years old. And the fact that he's got a son, and his son's about 3 or 4, is so good, man. It's so good. One of the things about
Do you know what this reminds
The
me of?
Simpsons. Oh yeah, go on.
Sorry, this is just reminding me of the episode of when Lisa finds out that what's his name? The guy Jebediah Springfield.
Jebediah Springfield.
And she's going through all those
with the silver tongue.
Yeah, and she's like going through all the little displays and that
Yeah,
to
yeah,
find
yeah.
his silver tongue. That's what this
Yeah,
reminds me
yeah.
of.
Yeah. I totally get that. Totally get that. What was I going to say?
Oh look,
Oh,
it's
I've forgotten, mate.
look, I called it. Here he is.
Where? Where is he?
It's
Where?
Jebediah Springfield. This one I'm looking at now.
Is it?
Yeah, I can't.
That is meant to be him, isn't it? With his coonskin hat and stuff.
Where the hell?
Good shout, mate.
I can't see where the fuck. Oh, there's Kearney.
Where is
Beating
he?
the shit
I
out
still
of me.
can't see him. I just can't get over. Giver? What the fuck is a giver? A giver? I can't get over how pretty this game is. It's so nice to look at.
There's a lot of little references, like up here on the chimney. There's the crow Bart from the Treehouse of Horror.
Yeah, there is from Edgar Allan Poe's Nevermore, innit?
Yeah.
Nevermore. Why are you little... Mate, old Simpsons was just so classic. I tell you what, one of my favourite ever scenes from like a classic Simpsons episode is when I've forgotten the reason, but Homer is breaking into Mr. Burns' office, and Mr. Burns comes in as he's in there, like, you know, by his desk. Mr. Burns goes, "What? Who the devil are you?" And Homer's brain goes, "Quick, tell him a fake name. Tell him a fake name." He goes, "My name is Mr. Burns."
He's like, and then Mr. Burns like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Burns."
Yeah. Oh, very sorry, Mr. Burns. It's just classic, man. Those old episodes of Simpsons, there's never going to be anything like it. There's just so good. Same with old Futurama, though, man. First 4 seasons of Futurama, how good was that?
Oh, they were so good.
Just
So
classic,
good.
man. Absolutely classic. Right, I must admit, I'm dead impressed with this game, but we're drawing near to the end, I reckon.
Are we? I mean,
I think so.
I'm actually enjoying myself. I'll be honest.
I can tell you are.
I'm actually having a good time here. Yeah, I think I would carry on playing this.
Yeah?
Whee!
To be honest, mate, even without touching a controller, I'd be quite happy to carry on watching it. It's pretty. It's a pretty thing.
Yeah, it plays nice as well. It's not like. It's not. It's good. It's good. I don't want to say much because obviously we're going to have our thoughts in our podcast.
Absolutely.
But opening
Absolutely.
impression, I am enjoying it.
Good shit, mate. Good shit. Yes. So for viewers, this is the kind of like behind the scenes. Opening bid is a behind the scenes to our full podcast episode. So our most recent podcast episode is the Simpsons movie, and it'll be episode 31, won't it, Steph? It is.
Yep.
It's episode 31.
Episode 31.
Beautiful. So be sure to check that out, because this is the direct gameplay footage we'll be having for our direct comparison between movie and game. So please do check that out.
And just in case anyone wants to say, yes, we know this isn't based off the Simpsons movie, but it came out very similar timeline. And we've both watched the Simpsons films, Simpsons TV show plenty. So we thought we'd go to the film.
We thought, fuck it, yeah, and we're mainly movie-based anyway in it, so might as well continue the trend.
Yeah.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, is basically
Krusty
the lines we're going
begins.
off.
Look at
So-
that.
Oh, that's really good, his hair sticking up.
Really good.
That's beautiful. Good shit, good shit. Right, so,
that's-
guys, thank you so much for watching Opening Bids. We really do appreciate it, and please, like we have said, please do watch the corresponding podcast episode. It means a hell of a lot. Please do subscribe to the video, and please do consider going along with our Patreon and maybe even giving us £2 a month. You'd sacrifice a coffee. I'm sure you can do it. All of our links are in the description if you are lost in any way whatsoever. But thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next Opening Bid or podcast or cashing in or potentially future playthrough. We will catch you later.
See you later.
Goodbye.